Hey everyone, it is a beautiful day today, even though it is partly cloudy and a little bit cool. Um, since our last video, we did a spring garden tour, and as you can see, the garden is somewhat a mess. I cleaned up so I could do this video, y'all, but I'm in the middle stages of actually redesigning the garden, as you can see. And the reason why is because 2 weeks ago, okay, by the time this video is out, this Santa Rosa plum, as you can see here, that's in its location, was over there for the longest, for several years. I decided to get super excited and too happy and decided to allow its root system to go in the ground. Now, I did not know, let me just back up for a little bit. I did not know, and NJCali did not know that the root system was in the ground. Now, and I think I know why. But let me get to what happened. I was in the process, as you all know, removing patio bark and adding wood chips back to the containers. I love patio bark as a mulch, but I wanted to do wood chips again. Okay, now wood chips, I would say for me, are beneficial, but to an extent. Now, I'm not gonna go into that. That's another video. However, as I was doing that, adding the wood chips, and I was adding some Ivy Organics all-purpose fertilizer to this tree, I'm gonna say the Holy Spirit. I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna say the inner voice, none of that. The Holy Spirit told me to move this container. I'm like, huh? I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with this tree. It said it twice to me. I said, okay. Holy Spirit said, do it. I did it. Well, I literally was like, moved it around. And I said, it's not moving like you normally do. Because I moved this container quite a few times. I said, I looked down. And the root system was in the ground. Like, so where these holes you see, there was like 3 areas where the roots was in the ground. And so what I did was, and I'm going to show you, so you can see the root. Let me just get a good view so you can see the root right there. That's exposed right now. That root was in the ground. And I mean, that root is small compared to the actually roots that were in the ground that I cut off. And I got my loppers, you all, and I started pruning away, and with my loppers and hand pruners. Now, that being said, the tree is healthy, but that was a big indication to me that the tree may be a little bit root bound in this container. Now, the soil is depleting, okay, as you can see, but it needs, what I'm going to do this fall winter month is basically remove it from this container, expose the root system, see how if it's healthy or not. And I'm going to prune the root system and then place it back in this container. Now, you can uppot your fruit trees. Don't be afraid to do that. That is a great idea. That's a good idea. Do it. But for me, I'm not doing that this year at all or next year. I'm going to leave it as is and allow it to grow. Now, with that being said, this tree is still healthy, y'all, because I want to show you the amount of fruit. Now, it is camouflage. Okay, Santa Rosa plum is camouflage right now, so it looks like the leaves and whatnot. But every branch has fruit. Like, I already been thinning you all, so y'all already know. I already told y'all a long time ago that I don't wait for the tree to become the fruit to become a certain size. I start removing fruit at this stage where my thumb is, like right here. I do not care about the size. I just start moving. And what that does, really, to be honest with you, it allows the fruit, okay, that you see here that fruit to become bigger. Now, I still got more thinning to do. Okay, I still got more thinning to do. And what I have not done, Mother Nature has done already. Well, God has done already, because of the high winds that we was getting recently and the rain we got on yesterday. With the high winds, that's why it's a little bit gloomy right now as well. But I am so excited about what the Lord has given us, because this tree may be giving us a lot of fruit this year, depending on how our summer goes, late spring and summer goes, when it's ready to be harvested. Okay, now today, before I even start shooting the video, I already had started the process of putting the grapevine there and the black stamp blackberry, and then I replaced where the center rosa plum was, and I put one of the tree collards there, the blueberries there, potatoes there. This blueberry's not staying. It's a Jubilee blueberry, and it's already got flowering, so it's happy. I'm happy for it, and I'm excited. This tree was pruned heavy as well, so that's why it looks kind of eh. This container here is zinnias, and this container that is germinating, and then y'all already know about the perennial strawberries and the asparagus, and so I'm happy about that. Okay, and then this tree collard is going to go. Now, what's coming through? Let me just explain something to you all. Let me turn around. That's my messy area. But let me turn around. So we have over a dozen tree collards. What I'm doing this year for 2024 with the tree collard hedges and whatnot you want to call it, my food foraging containers, I'm actually going to be removing a lot of the tree collards. I call it the food foraging containers, and I'm going to remove a lot of our tree collards that we don't really necessarily, I'm gonna say, like. But what I'm going to do is allow all our tree collards that's flowering go to seed, collect the seeds, and then remove every tree collard that we don't want. Now, the ones that are going to go to seed that we're going to keep and we're going to regrow is this one, the purple tree collard. Okay, that's looking kind of hit. So this one we're not going to keep. Okay, but we're going to keep the seeds. We're going to get rid of that one. This one I'm going to keep one and remove the other. The NJCal, keep the seeds, but it's gone. Those cuttings there, I'm going to remove them, I think. So basically it's going to be like six tree collards out of the dozen and plus that we have. Jolly and the big blue, they're definitely staying. Okay, but I'm removing a lot of the tree collards because I want to grow other things, but also I want to make space for little NJ to have a little bit more room to play, because everything back here is cluttered. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. It is. And he's getting bigger, you all, and he's already been out here, okay, playing and stuff and watering the garden already, which is great. And so I really want him to have some more space back here to play. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of space back here for him to do all that. But he loves to be out here, y'all. He loves to be out here. So I'm grateful for that. But one of the things I just recently got a new addition, and this is one other reason why I'm renovating the garden, is because I want to show you what it is. So right in back of me, you all, is our new addition. This is right here, our new rose. This is an English rose called State of Grace. I'm going to show you how she looks. So let me just come down with the camera and just show you how beautiful she is. She's cute. So I am in the process of actually adding to our rose collection in our family's garden. And let me just turn the camera around and just show you a better look at how she looks. Okay, here's a closer look at State of Grace, the flower petals and whatnot, the blossom. Let's just do this. Let me do this. This is only fair. So this is how it looks when it buds. This is how it looks as the buds start to open. This is how it looks when it starts to blossom. Okay, in full. Now it can get even probably bigger than this. What I do know and have learned recently, and this is not a rose care video, let me just make that clear, but what I did learn recent as I was learning about roses and researching on this one in particular, and other roses, because I am a lover of roses. I love English roses, and let me just say this: I'm glad I started off with hybrid tea. Now this rose is just now starting to do its thing. It needs some tender love and care. This is good as gold, and as you can see, there is aphids on it. Look like or spider mites, something that's on here. Yeah. Anywho, I have not taken care of this rose as of yet, so it had not been fertilized, anything like that. But I'm glad, as a new rose enthusiast of roses, especially English roses, I'll start off the hybrid tea. Okay. Now, sorry about that. That's a helicopter. Okay. This is what happens when you live in urban environment. You get helicopters and airplanes. However, I'm glad I start off with hybrid tea roses, and now I'm working my way up to English roses. Now, if you're a newbie to roses, you can start off with whatever variety that you love, But for me, I'm glad I took the initiative of learning with hybrid tea roses, and now I'm actually growing what I really love, and that is English roses. Okay, as you can see, like apricot color is my favorite combination, and then I like the creamish white, and then also pink, and then the dark pink color of roses. Red is okay. Is boring to me a little bit, but though this is my favorite combination of that orange apricot and light pink to dark pink colors, and so that's I'm thinking. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm thinking about getting another rose. We have 3 now. These you only seeing 2 because the other one is on the opposite side of the home. But I am thinking about getting another rose. I'm going to wait it out though. I'm going to wait it out. But I'm glad to have State of Grace as part of the family, and we're going to see what she does. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Like, share, peace.